Hey guys, we are back. Security name STLs to finish the four-part video on the formula to calculating risk volatility 75. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Definitely comment down below if you have any issues and problems, anything that's dealing with. I'll try my best to help you out. Based on market knowledge that I have today, I'll try my best to lead you in the right direction with whatever it is that you need help with. If I didn't say it already, definitely make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you're seeing this video out of nowhere, definitely make sure you watch the last three videos. This is a four-part video to how to, how the formula to calculating risk when it comes to volatility 75. So back with the ability to tolerate um, your risk here, and kind of just like I said, how to efficiently use your money. You don't want to buy too much in simplest terms, and you don't want to buy too little. Um, you want to buy enough to where you are expecting maybe, um, hey, it, uh, let's say 100% return on your money, and possibly even more. Uh like I said, 1,000%. These are all doable numbers. Like I said, conservatively, but other times there are times where you can get 1,000% returns on your money, especially if you understand the concept of supply and demand. Like I said, I usually like to double, but as you can see here, um, I literally only seen. I'm pretty sure I seen less than um let's see, I seen less than $10 of risk on this trade, and you guys see we're at 126. So I'm not saying, well, I won't say 1,000% on your account, but I would say 1,000% on your risk, because you can have $1,000, yes guys, but when you are an investor and you consistently realize patterns like this, you don't really expect 1,000% on your account, but rather expect 1,000%, or expect 100 or 100% plus on your risk, while risking only $7. That's the most important part. We're being able to understand this fractionally is because it becomes so powerful. Like I said, once you understand an asset, you understand how much you're gonna risk per share, or yeah, per share that you buy, or per quantity of product that you buy, or per percentage that you buy in the company. You understand that you have, yes, $1,000 in your account, but you understand that 7 to 10 of risk in that account. When you understand that when prices are low, you simply buy an asset. When a company IPOs something, new product, something, and we get back to a price, and on top of that, there are some brokerages, like I said, this right here, you can buy a fraction of that stock, but you can still, listen to how powerful this is, you can still earn dollar for dollar, because guess what? You pay for what you lose. So if you have a $10 account, but you want to trade S&P, you want to trade S&P, and you already know S&P is like this right here. It's like $2,500, or let's say SanDisk is 25. Let's say SanDisk is $1,100 per share. You can pay for what you have in your account, or you can pay for what you are willing to risk. So if you want to risk a percentage of the stock, you can literally risk a percentage of the stock and still pay for only what you lost. So if you have, like I said, two $1,100 stocks such as SanDisk, probably at like a little like 1,200 right now, 13. I'm not sure, but it's around there. And you only have enough to pay $20 of that $1,100 per share. You can do that because simply the price changes at a dollar amount. So, what I mean is, like I said, if you allocate yourself in the position when the market is at an all time low and you only pay a percentage of that stock, you will still get rewarded for the dollar change that the stock makes because you still have what? $10 of risk. You have $10 of risk, and if you get your entries perfect enough, you will literally only risk a percentage of what you are willing to risk out of $1,000 account. And if you get good in your entries, you will only risk less than 2% of that account at times, less than 10% of that account at times. So you can see why it's so rewarding and why, I'm so grateful for it. Because like I said, they let you buy a percentage. So guys, you gotta get in on it. I mean, it's definitely something to learn. It's definitely something to trust, and it's definitely something to try. Like I said, guys, you can check out my channel V75 Live, where I turned $7 into I think $200 in one night, and it was on an up move. It was on an up move. We were buying preliminary supply zones. I kind of over risked it because I didn't, but I understood what was happening. Not as clear as I do now, but guys, it is possible, and I have done it. And yes, like I said, you may not make, but you will have fun. It will put you on schedule to eventually be able to take trades where you're making, you know, $1,000, maybe $2,000, maybe even $100, where you may get a little bold and you can calculate your risk to where you get 1,000 point move, or you figure out how to double your money within being able to have your account still tolerate it. But like I said, I would have to calculate it, but like I said, you can get it to where you can make a couple $100. As you see here, guys, my risk, that's $100. That's what? That's if let's say if I put like $100 on here, I risked less than 10% of that account. So I risked less than 10% of my account, but I made 100% return on my investment. So you can see the numbers. You can see the potential. It's phenomenal, you know. But like I said, if you don't have the price action down, if you don't understand, if you haven't been through the struggle of kind of, you know, drowning and not understanding what an asset is, you really won't be able to be grateful for it. So that's why I try to give you the formula, and I, come here to, reiterate. I'm so, like I said, thankful, so excited to be here and be back into the stock market because I finally understand, and I can finally see, and I can finally be reunited with what I initially thought, the stock market was. And that is buying into something and making money from it. And being thankful for it, not being too greedy, just being perfect, just doing exactly what you're supposed to do when you want to call yourself an investor. So let's go over this formula one more time to make sure that we have it. So your account value, let's just say it's at $100. And you're somebody who likes to minimize your risk, but well, you're a type of person that likes to make your account as tolerant as possible for your mental state and for your bank account. um and so like I said, that makes you one of those guys who can turn 10 cent, $5 into $100 over time. See how powerful that is. If you have $100, if you have $1,000 and you risk 3%, that would be $30. So this that would be what I have times around like two or three. So now you're making $300. And those who invest, you can understand the power of $300. If you can understand what you could do, the damage that you could do to yourself with $300, then you can understand the thankfulness once you decide to change and you decide to look for something different in your life. The power of $300, and you only went into risk $30 contract. You will understand the power of that. And guess what? Your mind is going to tolerate that because you have the mind of an investor. So, guys, I really hope that this 4-part video helped you out. And for my guy that commented on the video, I hope that you watched it. I hope that it filled you in. I hope that this kind of cleared up that blotchiness and that uncertainty in the last video. It definitely helped me out. I definitely had fun making this video and look forward to the next videos that we'll make in the future. So definitely like, share, put it in the groups that you want to see people change. Some of my spiritual videos, guys, definitely my religious videos, definitely put it in the chat and join my other chats, guys. If you need someone to even just talk to and build a relationship, feel like you want to pull yourself out and not understanding, guys, I'm going to point you in the right direction because it is not my information. I am just showing you how this changed my life. Traditionally Desi group on Instagram. Join me there, guys. That's a group chat, Discord as well. I'll put those links in the comments down below and in my descriptions below. Definitely join the channel if this video helped you out. Guys, I love doing it. Love doing it for us. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.